Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. It's Jay Ayyo. So today we are going to be talking more or less about the aquaculture, or what we call a fishing lot that's being made behind a school in St. Thomas. Now, this development is being run by Dr. Michelle Charles. She is the daughter of the former speaker, and she's a sister of one of the ministers in the Jamaican government. Now, Dr. Charles was also a member of parliament, but she lost her seat and she was not re-elected in St. Thomas. However, the Charles are pretty known in the St. Thomas parish, and they have loads of lands. Now, the controversy arises where the aquaculture is being built beside a school. Now, a lot of the local residents in St. Thomas have um, said their complaints. Some of them are in opposition of the aquaculture because it's beside a school where children play. It could run the risk of children falling in the water and drowning and things of that nature. So the community residents are on edge, and residents have gone to government agencies such as NEPA to find out if approval was given for this project. And what it is called St. Thomas Farms Limited, which is run by Dr. Michelle Charles, who is the director of this entity. Now, residents had said there was no consultation asked from them or asked from the community. However, Dr. Charles got on the record to say, well, hold on a minute, we've gotten approvals. We've done our due diligence by talking to the principal, and the principal has said more or less that he doesn't see anything wrong. Now, when it was ascertained as to why that specific location, bottom line is that what Dr. Charles was saying, or Dr. Michelle Charles was saying, was that basically you need clay, and you need the clay components to that can absorb the water. So if you put the aquaculture project in an area where it doesn't have where water isn't able to be retained by the soil, it will just seep in, and you don't want that. So they've done their necessary assessments, and they have designated it being by the school as the best way forward. And so the key thing is that because there wasn't a lot of communication happening with the public or with the residents of the area, it just seemed like, oh, how did this happen about? And why is it happening here all of a sudden? Other locals have said, this would be a good investment in the community. There hasn't been a lot happening in St. Thomas. People could get jobs. There was things even being said that, oh, people in St. Thomas only get paid by government handout, and that is not good. So maybe this initiative or this project will create some job opportunities for the residents in St. Thomas. Now, equally to this, when it's what we call aquaculture project, it's basically where you grow different fishes in different parts of the required area. And the interesting thing about this is that it has different stages of the fish's life cycle, where you could have the fish as small as 1 inch, growing to over 8 inches, but it provides the life cycle for the fish, which you can grow and sell. And it's supposed to be a quote unquote, what we would say, an innovative way of fish farming. It can be, it is not new, but it is something that, if managed properly, you could have big business from it, and build agriculture. The key thing that Dr. Michelle Charles was saying was that it would be fenced in. So before water is put into the respective pods, they will fence it in order to remove the risk of young children having any injuries of that sort. And so at the end of the day, Dr. Michelle Charles has said that she's gotten the relevant authority approval, and the relevant authorities are aware. I think this could be a good initiative. I know certain people do not like the Charles in St. Thomas, but maybe it will provide a job making job making pathway for people who want jobs, and it's not necessarily a skilled position or requires a degree, so that's something of interest. So those are my few comments, guys. This is where we turn viral moments into teachable lessons. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video.